Alright guys, I got another one for you. This is arguably the best solo farming template that I personally have played. It is a lot of fun and it's super fast and easy. And thank you to Pockets and Freedom for coming up with it. And thank you to Chico Gato for sending me the information and saying do a video over it. That being said guys, sit back, grab yourself a beer, let's talk about it. Ale Adventures, Pwn Star here with Pwn Star Gaming. Guys, here we are. Just as I said, this is the template that you want to do if you're looking to maximize the amount of experience you're going to gain on your chain or through your codexes. It is a summoner, it is a archer, it is a mage, it is a lot of fun. So let's start off with that template. Alright, we're going to start off with 120 Spirit Speak for those big boy summons so you can upgrade them and make them just help out even more. We're going to have 120 Forensic Eval. That way, not only is it going to give you more damage, but also if you're collecting Averhide or Veilhide or any of those cool rare leathers that sell for a pretty penny. 100 Archery and Tactics. That's right, this is going to be an archery build, which is going to lead us to the next one, 100 Arms Lore. Pair that with archery and you got hinders, and let me tell you, hinders are bad to the bone, baby. Then we're going to hit up 100 magery. Now this is cool because one, we'll be able to summon, hence use the Spirit Speak, right? Cast lightning, more on that in a second. And then also if you get in a bind and you need a quick heal and maybe your potion's down, well, then you can also greater heal yourself. Follow that up with this where it gets a little interchangeable. Personally, and what they've used is going to be camping. That's going to give you more room to carry stuff out, right? And then also 20 alchemy. That way, dex potions last a little bit longer, but then also your heals are going to help a little bit more from your potions. Alchemy is just a great final 20 points. The stats are going to come up to you a little bit different than what you're used to. We're going to go with 100 strength, 80 dexterity, and then 45 intelligence. Now you might be thinking to yourself, 45 intelligence is not enough to summon an elemental, and you are correct. And that's why we're either going to do one of two things. Personally, out of the two options, what I did is I used a wizard hat, and that bumped up the intelligence to 50. Or the other option is that you can just simply cast cunning on yourself and then eat a mushroom. Now, while I was playing this, as far as the summons go, I was using 2 air elementals as much as possible, but if I found myself into a bind, then I would summon up a water elemental. Now, Chico Gato was talking about using an earth elemental. I didn't personally test that, but I do understand that earth elementals are quite strong, so you might run that a little bit. But for what I was doing, the water elemental worked out fine, and the 2 air elementals were just so strong. It was really neat to see the hinders go off and just the air elementals just whirlwinding away and just coming at everything like a big old tornado, because that's what they are, right? Something that's extremely important is that you have as close to 15 points as possible for this build in your Wizard Grimoire, because you do want to have Create Food at a maximum of 6 points into it and the Lightning in 9 points. Now you don't have to have them completely maxed out, but that is definitely the first 2 that you want to go for, as the Mushroom you're going to be using pretty much non-stop, and also the Lightning, you do want to use that every 20 seconds when it comes off a cooldown. Now maybe you don't have lightning maxed out all the way, and that's fine, but you definitely want to get to that as fast as possible. As far as the codex goes, really you can do what you want, but me personally, I liked maiming because, man, hinder shots really are cool. And then I did pincushion for the finisher. Now for the aspect. Now originally what I thought that the best aspect would have been air for the mana regeneration and the increased swing speed, but Chico Gato said that just try fire, and I'm glad that I did. Fire was just so much more damage, and there was obviously explosions, and it just looked cool. And as you guys that have fire aspect know, fire's just fun. There's nothing more fun than seeing fire engulf your enemies pretty much non-stop. At the same time though, this is a farm build, and a lot of people would probably argue that fortune armor is the most important one, as it increases the gold value that you're going to get from monsters, thus increasing your chain experience and codex experience and all that cool stuff. Personally, if I continued to play this build, I would do it like this. If the dungeon is empty and there's plenty of monsters to kill, I'm going with fire. If the dungeon is crowded and there is limited monsters to kill, I'm going with fortune. Alright, now it's time for the big boy toys, the mastery chain. The way that I did it is I put in 10 melee swing speed links, I put in 10 melee special chance links for way more procs, more hinders, right? That's what we were going for. And then I also did 5 gold value increase links. Some people may do 10 gold value links and then take 5 from one or the other that I just said, but either way, you're gonna come out swinging, or I guess shooting. It was a ton of fun, I can definitely say that. Also, if I didn't say it, which I know I didn't actually, make sure you're wearing leather armor. Because you are going to have so little mana and you are going to be mana starved pretty much the entire time from summoning elementals and things like that, you are going to want to be using leather armor versus bone or chainmail or plate mail or anything of that sort. Make sure you guys do hit that like button, as well as it definitely helps with the YouTube algorithm. But guys, that build is so much fun, but something else that is fun is the beer of the day. So make sure you hit subscribe, because we are close to 2,000 subscribers, and thank you to the Patreons. Because of you guys motivate me more than you could imagine to continue making these videos. Thank you very much. But today's beer of the day is Kona Brewing Company, the Big Wave. We've had this before from our ship tutorial that we did many moons ago, and it's great. They're from Hawaii, Honolulu, I believe, and man, they've got a really funny YouTube videos, commercials for their different beers and stuff like that. They're just some fun Hawaiian guys, just exactly what you would think for our people from Hawaii. But other than that, skull. Or should I say aloha? Pwn Star Gaming out.